Held a pitch football. We're outside Fulham Stadium today. Just witnessed a 2-0 defeat against Fulham for Blackburn Rovers. Can you give me your instant reaction to the game? How do we assess that?
Awful, lad.
Where's it going wrong?
Where's it going wrong? Mowbray's making the wrong decisions everywhere.
Yeah.
Mate, why would you keep Roffle on the bench for so long for a start?
I know, but it's not 2-0 defeat yet. It's still going on. But we might lose 3-0 yet.
Is it disappointing to see yourselves losing against fellow title contenders?
All this way, and all these fans come down here and to watch that, and we've just got nothing. It's rubbish. Yeah.
You're back in London again next week against Millwall. Is that a worry for yourself as a Blackburn fan?
We're not playing Millwall next week. We've already played them, but we're playing at home, not away. We're playing at home.
You're playing Millwall at home next on Tuesday.
At home on Tuesday, yeah. So that'll be an easy game. We don't mind that. But Fulham have done well. I have to admit, Fulham have done well this season. But they'll be back again down next season after, won't they? Yeah, up, down. But we're just disappointing today. It's disappointing.
Is this the final straw in the coffin for Blackburn Rovers promotion challenge?
No, we're still in playoffs. And we still got a chance of going to Wembley. If you can go to Wembley, that's the day out, isn't it?
100%.
And that's it. Yeah.
Lads, I know it must be disappointing to come in and not get nanked today.
Well, it's disappointing. Yeah, it's disappointing. But pubs are still open. That's where we're going now. Happy days.
Held a pitch football. We're outside Fulham Stadium. We've just witnessed Blackburn's 2-0 defeat to Fulham. I know the game's still going on, but fellas, can you give me your instant reaction to what we saw today?
Good performance by Fulham, I think. Blackburn competed well, but Fulham were too strong, I think, in the end.
Yeah, I think Fulham are going to win the league this year. Blackburn are doing great, but Fulham are head and shoulders above the competition as it stands.
Do you think Fulham will be deserved winners if they are automatic promotion winners this season?
I would say so, yeah. They're playing nice football. They look strong in all areas, and it's really hotting up for second position, I think, which is exciting.
It makes it very exciting if Fulham have boxed off the first position for that automatic second spot. Are you confident after watching Blackburn today that they're in contention for that, fellas?
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Yeah, I think they've had a really good season, and they deserve to be up there. Frankly, I'm a Fulham fan, but love to see Blackburn back in the Premier League.
Thoughts? Same for you. Same question. Do you think Blackburn are in contention to take that second spot?
I think so, and I think that they're missing their best player at the moment. I think when he's back, they're definitely in for a strong end to the season.
Now, you got a good look at Fulham today. Do you think they'll have enough about them with this squad in the Premier League next season?
Oh, it's really hard. We've been there so many times before. It's tough competition in the Premier League. I think this season we have a better chance with the team we have to stay up. But who knows? It's a miserable year if we're not doing well. But this team looks a little bit more secure than previous seasons.
Last question, quite finally. We've seen Roman Abramovich depart. Chelsea club is up for sale. He spent a lot of money to ensure Chelsea had success, quite similar to that of Jack Walker in the past. Maybe different reputation, different standing within the community. How do you compare that? How does that bear with what's going on at Chelsea?
Oh wow, you're probably asking the wrong person about Chelsea, but I'm struggling to comment on that one. Really,
that's a tough question. I don't think you can compare Jack Walker with Roman Abramovich. Obviously, they brought similar success, but very different political circumstances.
Do you think there's a certain romanticism when a local steel tycoon supports and buys into his local club rather than a foreign oil glark in this instance?
100%. Yeah, you can't compare that. Yeah,
100% agree with that. Yeah, football is about local teams, and we come together in times of hardship. But ultimately, we back our own hometown, and to see someone come good in the hometown and support their local team is the best way to do it.
Hopefully you guys get a second coming of someone like Jack Walker and gets behind the club, because it's a massive club, Blackburn Rovers, and it really got the history that it deserves a place in the Premier League.
Wholly agree. It'd be good to see him up there again.
Held a pitch football. We're outside Fulham. We've just witnessed Blackburn Rovers 2-0 defeat. Lad, give me your instant reaction. What's going wrong today?
I don't know, mate. You tell me. We've turned up to Fulham today, 250 quid down Swanee, and he puts Tyrese Dolan number one on his own up front. I don't know. You tell me. I can't tell you, mate. I don't understand what's going on.
Are you expecting more from the manager when it comes to these games, these title-deciding games?
I would hope that he would have learnt from the last game. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And he's turned up today, same as again. There's no excuse. Keeper pathetic, absolutely pathetic for both goals. You can't defend that. But I fucking don't know, mate. I don't know, honestly. For me personally, he could have set up differently. You're playing Fulham, £150 million they spent on that team last year. And they've come down, they've probably sold what, Alishi?
Yeah.
The only one player they sold?
Yeah.
And they've still got the same team. And they added Harry Wilson.
Good side.
And we turned up 4-3-3 and we got schooled. Simple as that.
Does this now really rule you out of automatic promotion in the first spot? Are you now confident you can get that second spot? That's my point two of the question.
Automatic's gone, mate. Automatic's gone. But we need to fight and get into hopefully top 6. That's all we've got to fight for now. Hey, we've got a good run. We've got a good run. We need Ben Brereton back. We need Bradley Dack back.
You're back in.
Boys, I'm telling you, Brereton, Dack, please hurry up and get back because we need you.
You're back in London on Tuesday against Millwall. You're confident that the Blackburn can pick up some points in that game?
Yeah. We'll pick up points off Millwall. I don't know. They're flying as well. What can you do? I'm here. Here we go.
Quite finally, how will this Fulham team cope in the Premier League if they are successful this season, in your opinion, sir?
They'll get absolutely spanked because that centre-half is absolutely dreadful. In with a ponytail, rubbish.
Held a pitch football, we've just witnessed Fulham's 2-0 win over Blackburn Rovers. Dominant performance from Fulham, sir. Can you give me your instant reaction to the game?
Well, brilliant. I think we've been playing like that all season, and today was one of our better performances.
Against one of the teams tipped as well for automatic promotions, to play in the manner that you have, it must be very satisfying as a Fulham fan to see the boys picking up points like this.
Yeah, I was hoping for 7, but 2's actually fine. They played really well.
Confident now that you're going to secure that automatic promotion this season?
I think so. I think we're too far ahead, and we've got games in hand on teams under us, so we should be okay.
Mitrovic, ripping it up this season. Nothing comes close to his form this season. Will he replicate that in the Premier League for you next year if you are successful?
If he plays, I mean, he didn't play enough, did he, in the last time we were up? So if they put him in the team, I think he'll do it.
Must be really pleasing and satisfying.
Oh, he's great, but he didn't score today. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Held a pitch football. With me, I've got one of the youngest Fulham fans on the manor. Give me your instant reaction to the game, young sir.
So, I really liked how they were playing, and I didn't really want Blackburn to win.
No, I can
because
imagine.
they're rubbish.
No, I can imagine.
And Fulham was a bit better, because it's a bit local to me.
Love that. You've always got to support your local side. Do you like it when people support the teams near them?
Yeah, it's nice.
What was the atmosphere like when the first goal went in today, lad?
So first I was a bit nervous, but I was a bit excited at the end.
Love that. Have you got a favourite player out of the Fulham team, or do you like the whole team? What do you think?
Same.
You like the whole team? Yeah, I'm a bit like that.
I do. Yeah.
Roaring away. Tell us how you're doing your Fulham roar.
Yeah!
How was you doing it? What was you doing? That's mental. Do you think Fulham will get promoted this season or what?
Yeah, I think they'll be in Premier League.
Listen, if you could say anything to the Fulham players, what would you say to them?
I'll say, you're a really good team, and I'll say, keep going ahead and keep following your dreams, because it's a good thing.
Come on, Fulham.
Carry on, Fulham.
Held a pitch football, we've just witnessed Blackburn Rovers 2-0 away defeat to Fulham at Craven Cottage. Fellas, can you give me your instant reaction to the game? Where did it go wrong today?
Absolute shambles, mate. I tell you what, Kaminsky, he let us down. First 10 minutes, let her go. I apologise about my language.
You can say whatever you like on this channel.
Kaminsky, let a goal in, mate. Let us down, and then 20 minutes later, same again, mate. Absolute shambles. But I tell you what, don't you worry, pump it up, because the Blues are going up.
Hey. Are you confident after today's display that you can go up? I'm sure this sort of cements Fulham as the guaranteed number one, in my opinion. Are you chasing that second spot?
Yeah, 100%. We're still chasing that second spot, mate. So Huddersfield, watch out. Middlesbrough, watch out. We're still up there. Fulham, I'll give it to you. You're top in league, mate. You're too good. You're not good enough at Premier League, but you're too good for Championship. I'll give it to you.
That brings me to my next question. Having watched Fulham today, if they go up, can this squad cope with the rigours of the Premier League, in your opinion?
I'll be honest with you, mate. They can't, but I can never turn down the 70 million to go to Premier League, can you? So I'll go to Premier League and I'll come straight back down for 70 million, mate. That's all it takes.
Blackburn are back in London on Tuesday against Millwall. You confident you can pick something up in South London?
We're at home on Tuesday, we're at home, and I'll be there. Ali, 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 oh. We'll be there, boys. Right. Cheering them on.
Right, we're going up. I'm just saying we're going up.
I thought you was a ventriloquist act. He's been a man of few words.
No, we're going up. It's just shocking. First half we were shocking, and then second half We've come through, but there's no goal scored. Unlucky that we got an offside goal. I didn't think it was offside, but it was offside, to be fair. But shocking.
Held a pitch football. We've just witnessed Blackburn Rovers 2-0 away defeat to Fulham. Lad, can you give me your instant reaction? Where did it go wrong today for you?
I think the setup in the first half was a bit off. Half time we made a change for Kadra off Gallagher. That completely changed the whole setup. But that first half killed us really.
Were you expecting more from the team and the manager in these sort of games, these crunch deciding games?
I think the setup of the game, like that, our left hand side there, let us down. They just, that ball over the top every time killed us. So, yeah. Now,
you got a chance to look at Fulham today. Do you think they're worthy league winners, in your opinion?
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah. They're a class above everyone else we played this season. I mean, 7-0 at Ewood earlier in the season, and then here today they were much stronger than us.
How much progress have Blackburn made since that defeat early on in the season, in your opinion?
Oh, it's been huge. Those 10 games afterwards were massive, and the confidence to get in the squad was massive. I think looking at the way we came back in the second half today, even though we didn't get back into the game, those chances we had in the second half, we could have got back into the game. I think we wouldn't have done that earlier in the season. So yeah.
Do you think Fulham will cope with the Premier League with this squad, or do you think they must strengthen even when they go up?
They'll come down again with that team.
Really?
Yeah, it's that big. Yeah, the gap's that huge between the Premier League and the Championship. They'll come back down. They need 4 or 5 players to strengthen there. Even with Mitrovic scoring all the goals he scored this season, they need somebody better than him to deal with the whole season of the Premier League. It's just a different ball game.
We've seen the controversy involving Roman Abramovich and Chelsea, club up for sale. You had a financially strong chairman in the past in Jack Walker. How does that compare to Roman Abramovich?
Well, it's completely different because Jack Walker was Blackburn owned and Abramovich came from overseas, didn't have the connection to start off with the club. It was just a moneyball game for him, really. So I think somebody else will come in and just replace him.
Do you think there's a lot to be said and romanticism about someone like Jack Walker investing in his local club as opposed to an oil glark or a wealthy foreign businessman investing in the club?
Yeah, completely. I mean, we were even saying before the game, I think those owners at Newcastle will probably regretting buying Newcastle now that Chelsea are up for sale.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Controversial.
Not really, I don't think.
Let me have a quick word with your lad. Did you enjoy today, son? How did you find it?
Good.
Yeah. Expecting a Blackburn win, a little bit disappointed, or you're all right with it?
I don't know. But
I often like that at football.
Was it your first ever game?
yep.
Wow. How cool's that? Do you want to come to another one?
Yeah.
Love it. Can't buy that enthusiasm. Held a pitch football. We've just witnessed Blackburn's 2-0 win to Fulham. Sir, where did it go wrong today?
Injuries in the first 10 minutes. Stewards, complete bastards.
Really?
Absolutely. Chucking out 15-year-olds within the first 10 minutes. It's like what people who travel 5 hours chucking out fans because they couldn't find their ticket within 10 minutes.
That's harsh.
Within 10 yards of entering.
Sorry to hear that.
I can see your tears.
No, I genuinely am. People pay money to watch football and have a good day out. Last thing you want is kerfuffle with tickets and all this nonsense.
I know. No, to be fair, Fulham, there was no pies at the kiosk I went to. No pies.
Really?
Disgrace.
How can you not have pies?
Just sausage rolls for £3. A disgrace.
But that's not the dearest of all grounds I've been to this season.
To be fair, San Miguel, £6. I can't argue.
Bargain.
No, not a bargain. But £4 bargain, £6. I was expecting £10 for Fulham, but fair play, you know.
Now, as much as I'm enjoying talking to you about the pies and the beers at Fulham, I would much rather get your take on the football today. Where do Fulham? How good were Fulham today, and how much have Blackburn improved since that 7-0 hammering earlier in the season?
Fulham are decent. They're going up. Fair play. Fulham are good. Harrison Reed, fair play. He learnt his craft at Blackburn. He's doing the task at Fulham, but Blackburn are going up as well.
Yeah.
Without
You're confident you can get that second spot if Fulham are the automatic number 1 spot?
Yeah, Fulham. They can have number 1. We'll have number 2. They'll get relegated next year. We'll stay up. 2 years' time, they'll be in Championship. Blackburn, Premier League for the next 10 years.
Held a pitch football. We've just witnessed Blackburn Rovers 2-0 away defeat to Fulham. Fellas, give me your instant reaction. Where did it go wrong today?
Pubs might be open now as well. Lazy bastard morning Come on, Blackburn.
While I've got you all here so excited, tell me where it went wrong, lads. Give me the lowdown.
I thought it was the formation. Thing is, we got a few results playing 5-3-2, 5 at the back. Got a few results and we went on a run. Funnily enough, after Fulham beat us 7-0, and he's carried on with that, and fair enough. But today it was shocking. We have not enough wide men forward. We've got 2 in midfield, and when it's Buckley and Rothwell who weren't playing today, they dominate the midfield. Today they weren't playing. We got overrun in midfield. I just thought we were battered all ends.
What are you thinking?
I think the top of the league, if we need to compete, we've got to be beating teams like that, especially when they're playing poor. We've got to be putting up a fight. I think we're very poor today.
How much progress have the team made since the 7-0 thumping over Fulham initially in the season?
There's no doubt we've come a long way. A long way. I think we went 10 games unbeaten. I think we won 9 of them 10. I could be wrong, but we came a long way since that 7-0. I remember all of us, these people around me here, all of us, we were taking the mickey, out of that performance on the 7-0, and I felt so low after that, so low. And then after the 10 games, I'm doing a good performance here, but after the 10 games we came on very well, very well.
Now, talk to me about Fulham. How good were Fulham today? Do you see them being able to sustain Premier League football next season with this team?
I do. I think. No, but you look at the 3 subs we made. We brought on Joe Rothwell, brought on Joe Rankin Costello. I don't know how he's a footballer, but they brought on Kenny Tete. Who else? Decordova Reid, I think, as well, and someone else. 3 top quality players. Top quality. That's the thing. Fulham have got strength in depth. They've got Mitchell scoring 32 goals or 30, whatever it is. 30 odd goals. I genuinely think Fulham will stay up. I think they'll be Europa League next year.
Wow. You boys not agreeing with that?
No. Personally, I've
got to hold this to talk.
I think Fulham they weren't any good today. I think we just 2 mistakes from Thomas Kaminski. I think we should have beat them.
Should have been 0-0.
Yeah.
When we're playing teams like this, top of the league, they're absolutely running with it, and they play as poor as that, and we're losing to that. I think it shows the team. We might have won after we got belted 7-0 off them. We've got to be doing better.
He disagrees completely. I've got a debate going on here. Go on, give me your reasons for disagreeing.
We were outclassed today. We're outclassed. The thing is, but the thing is, you can't coach quality in players. You can't coach it. We've got Ryan Giles. We've got Darryl Lenihan. They're Championship players. That's what I mean. Fulham are a Premier League side. They brought on Premier League players. That's what I'm saying. And we were outclassed. But you can't coach that. You can't coach it. That's what I mean. You can't.
Yeah,
you can't coach it.
Fantastic today, Blackburn Rovers. We're going up. We're going up.
Lads, I've got to say I could talk to you forever, but due to permitting weather, I'm going to get last word with yourself before I vamoose out of this.
Personally, I think poor performance to a team that perform. They're very poor on the day. I think we should be beating them, but yeah, Rovers are going up. You Blues!